This is about a 25-minute long video of East Bear Trail. It's a fairly gnarly trail, a lot of rocks, and as you can see in the graphic I just had up there, the ascent is pretty significant. The trail's only 3.5 miles long, and the first 2.25 miles, the ascent is nearly 2,000 feet. So it tests your skills, tests the bike's ability to handle the climb. Typically, a lot of the four-strokes will overheat going up this thing. There's quite a few technical sections on it, a lot of big rocks, roots. The boys had already ridden up Lewis Creek earlier in the day, so they had sapped some energy. A few of them were kind of tired on this trail by the time they took off. I decided to take Brett Ross with me, and we went around and met him at the top. We came up the Stoltz Trail, so we did a little bit longer section to come up to where they were at, but quite a bit less challenging. But anyway, enjoy. This is some real good southern Colorado singletrack for you. Bo catches up with Scott and Matt in this section, and they were having a little bit of trouble up there in those rocks. Ryan catches up, and you can hear him breathing kind of hard. Ryan, I think, is getting pretty tired, maybe regretting his choice to come up this trail.
Gonna make it?
What?
You gonna make it?
No.
Yeah, pretty tough by this point. They get bike, they get Scott's bike through the section, and he manages to get up out of the rocks. And Bo's going to let Ryan come by, and Ryan's going to stay in front of Bo for most of the rest of the trail.
I wasn't even paying attention other than Wally, and then is this the switchback issue here?
No.
Can I go?
Yeah?
Did Ryan come or just you?
He's right here.
time for electric start. So now this section starts to get really tough. The rocks get bigger, they're climbing at a steeper ascent rate, and it gets pretty tough right in through here. Ryan's having a tough time in this section. In his defense, the tire on this bike is a knobby and doesn't have a whole lot of good traction to it. I think if he'd had a trials tire or a hybrid tire on there, he'd have been better off. really doesn't do that last section justice. You're ascending a very steep area, you've got a switchback, and you got rocks. All three combined make that way harder than it looked on video. Ryan's dead, completely worn out. If you listen to the bike here, you can hear how it's lugging really hard. The ascent here is pretty significant. And they finally reach what's called the raptor nesting area, and they take a little bit of a break. I think that break was probably well deserved. So they're in the last section of the trail, and Bo is gone ahead and taken the lead here. There's going to be some switchbacks up here that they've got to get through. A lot of rocks in the bottom part of the switchback, and then once you get up through the rocky section, you've got to negotiate these two switchbacks. And Bo does it pretty good. I thought this would give him a lot more trouble than what Bo seemed to have. It's probably one of the reasons why I didn't do the section of the trail. You can see he's reaching the switchbacks right now, and he repositioned, and he's going to shoot right up it with no trouble at all. The rest of this is just climbing out. All the hard stuff's behind him now, and he's just heading up to the top of the trail to where the trailhead starts. And eventually he gets up on the plateau and ends up beating me. A little bit of a step up right there, but nothing too hard to do. And this is just scrub oak on each side. Nice little section of singletrack. you'll see the trailhead sign. He's doing a little wheelie there. Success. At this point forward, it's a quad width trail. Brett and I had come up from the Stoltz Trail, and we were coming down East Bear to see if we could meet these guys. And up here at the end, you'll see that we do. Like I say, it's a pretty gnarly little trail. It's got a pretty good ascent to it, and a lot of rocks, some definite serious challenges. For any of you who think a 250 can't do it, Bo's 6 foot tall, weighs about 230, and he's riding a KTM 250 XCW, and it did that trail without any trouble whatsoever.
Yeah. He's dying.
Is he?
Yeah.
He couldn't make it?
Oh, he's making it, but he's struggling.
So how hard was it?